Good day, McVeigh, and happy Tuesday. Good morning, boys and girls. Let's get right to our first project. So this one is super cool. Math by Vincenzo. And what Vincenzo did is work with fractions that we would call equivalent. So, for example, if I had one whole card here and I cut it in half, I have halves. One of two parts. So that's one whole. I have one of them in my hand. So I have one half of the whole. One half of the whole. Well, if I cut those halves into halves, and I go back to my same big piece, I have 2 of 4, which is the same size as 1 of 2. So it's a little more complicated than that, but that's what he did. And he did that with 1/2. He did that with 2/3. And he showed how they are equivalent. Then on the back, he did them with more complicated fractions. For example, 9/12, 7/16, and so on. And in each case, he showed all the fractions that he could think of that are equivalent. Nice work. All right, now, the next project is on mountain ranges. This is by Olivia in room 222. And so you might have heard about the earthquake in Turkey. And so we know that's from the tectonic plates beneath the earth that are moving. And so the ground above them shakes. Well, did you know mountains were created, like those big, tall pieces of land and rock that we see? They are created by something very similar to an earthquake, and in some cases because of earthquakes. So what happens is there's shifts underneath in the deep in the core of the earth, and the land masses deep are pushing together, and so when they push together, they can't go anywhere, so they start moving up and up and up like that, and that's how mountains are formed. And so that's what Olivia is talking about. Sometimes mountains are formed by volcanoes and things like that, but anyhow, so she says mountains are made when the Earth's crust opens or moves or closes, depending on how you look at it. Mountains usually stand in groups, which are called ranges. And they are, big pieces of land that are much taller than the other places around them. All right, now let's get to our mystery number and our Wordle. So, all right, we learned that these letters are all the same, and they are not the most common vowel, but the second most, so everybody should know by now that's an A. All right, now, this word is going to be very familiar to us. This letter, and this letter are also vowels, and they are not the most common or the second most common, but they're not the least common. There's only 2 left. Be thinking, what could that vowel be? All right, now, mystery number. We know that they're all even, that this number is even, and that they're all homonyms. We know that these 2 digits are the same number. All right, so this one's different. Okay, here we go. These 2 are less than this one. That's going to narrow it down for you. All right. And now it's time for our Mighty Kind moment of the day. Let's get our drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. So the Mighty Kind moment of the day is also going to be going back to Olivia's project, because she also gave us a nice message at the bottom. She says, be kind, be happy, always be kind, and you will be happy. Yeah, that's true. So when you are kind, it makes you happy inside. It's not just that you're making somebody else happy, it makes you happy. So if you're always kind, you'll always have happiness. Well done, Olivia. And of course, boys and girls, every day is a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.